Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Chumsapias, and I already scanned through your name. Your name are familiar with me already. Well, first of all, I'd like to introduce myself for the course of Advanced English in Grammar Context. Well, my name is Chumsapia. Okay. First of all, I would like to introduce you my educational background. You see, this is my picture. So, my educational background, I finished the Master of Public Policy in Public Management from KDI School of Public Policy in Public Management from Seoul, South Korea in 2011. I also completed another master degree, or we say graduated, I can say that. Master of Education in TESOL from Panyasastra, University of Cambodia in 2010. I also graduated with a bachelor degree of English Literature from University of Cambodia, 2006, and got a diploma in Pedagogy of English Khmer in 2004. That is from 2002 to 2004. Okay, that's all for my educational background. Any questions? If you have any questions, you may ask in the class discussion in PUC classroom. Next, my experience. I'd like to introduce my experience. I've been teaching at Royal University of Law and Economics since 2008. And these are the subjects I have taught, and I haven't included some more subjects. I've been teaching at PUC since 2012, and these are the courses I have taught. I've been teaching at Western University since 2012, and these are the courses I have taught. I've been teaching at University of Cambodia since 2006, and these are the courses I have taught. Okay. I also taught for 2 years at a high school in my hometown. That is 2004 to 2006. Yeah. That's all for my educational background and teaching experience. If you have any question, please ask in the class discussion, PUC classroom. Now let's move to course syllabus. Let's go to course syllabus. Okay. Let's go to course syllabus for Advanced English Grammar in Context. Okay. So, you may contact me through this telephone number, and this is the Gmail address that you may contact me. Now, let's go to the course description. So, this course is designed to improve language accuracy, fluency, and proficiency of advanced learner in both spoken and written forms. The course includes a large range of grammatical structures such as passive voice, questions, question tags, modal verbs, countable, uncountable, articles, comparative, superlative, gerund, infinitive. All types of clauses, noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clauses. It also includes phrasal verb, discourse marker, linking words, transition, ellipsis, modifiers, inversion, hypothesizing, and conditional. This grammatical structure will be presented and practiced using learner-centered, communicative, participative approaches. So both accuracy, fluency are practiced through a variety of activities, including control, less control, free productive speaking, writing technique design and collected by instructor. These teaching methods, techniques, approaches will make students that learning in grammar is fun. Well, because of e-learning, probably you may have fun by using new technology, learn from new things from that application. Well, you also face some challenges as well. Now, the learning outcomes. After completing the advanced English grammar in context this course, the student will be able to recall all the English tenses, use them accurately and fluently, define different modal verbs and use them accurately and fluently, recall rules, articles and use them accurately and fluently, explain and use different quantifier accurately and fluently, identify, explain and use modifier accurately, recall all aspects of passive voice and use them accurately and fluently, use English verbs with infinitives and gerunds accurately and fluently, recall all aspects of indirect speech and use them, revise and use each type of clauses, identify and use the discourse markers, recall and use all types of conditional structure, write paragraphs, short text and using grammatical structure presented in the course. Okay, and then general skill. Develop team working skill through classroom. This is thinking skill. And developing creative thinking skills through grammatical and written activities. And this is the teaching methodology. So it will be flexible depending on the e-learning. Okay, so we will observe that later. Next, talk about ongoing assessment. As you see, it's class participation 10%, your attendance. Don't forget to check your attendance on the e-learning when you log on to the PUC classroom. And revision test, assignment homework 20%, midterm 20%. So you must be online every day, especially on the day of the class. The schedule of the test, Tuesday morning from 8 to 11. This is the course outline. That first we talk about introduction to the course for today, and you have to do a diagnostic test. And then for the following week, you will study present time, past time, future time, from grammar to writing sentence, avoid sentence fragments, modal, express degree of necessity, modal of, the same thing, from grammar to writing, write a composition about cross-cultural experience, countable, uncountable noun, definite and definite article, quantifiers, modification of noun, from grammar to writing, write a composition about societal issue, noun, clause, subject, object, complement, direct, indirect speech, the writing direct, indirect speech, and write composition about humorous incident. And then you see in the middle of the term, you will do online midterm exam. Most of the time it can be multiple choice question. And then you're going to study adjective clause, punctuating adjective clause with comma, without comma, and passive, and then talk about parallel structure, gerunds, infinitives. So adverb, sentence, focus, and negative, adverb clauses and adverb phrase, connectors, and here is about composition, about opinion, conditional. This is also about conditional, and talk about avoiding run-on sentences. So these are the grammar points that we will cover throughout this course. And it requires you to read the additional material as well, and doing other class activities to make you learn a lot from this, although it is e-learning. Now let me bring your attention to the diagnostic test. This is the last part of your test for today. Or we can say the last part of the lesson for today. So diagnostic test, I like you to do this diagnostic test. So it's 4 pages. You may write your answer on this page, or you may use a separate piece of paper to write your answer. Just write answer only, okay? So it's your choices to write. So first, number 1 is about relative clause, joint sentences, about adjective clauses, and then it's about writing reported speech, and after that, this one to complete the table of correct expression for reported speech. Okay, this filling in the gaps about can, could, will be, able, and this one as appropriate place for the same line. You use this to complete this line where it goes. So you will use any sign. You may use slash, okay, to represent it with different color to tell that it placed somewhere here. And this you may highlight your answer. For example, you choose this answer, so you highlight it as bold example and tell me that you choose this answer with red color example. Yeah. Or you may write your answer in here or there is okay. Yeah. You can write here because it immediately shows, which is different from the paper-based test. And here you may just highlight, okay, highlight the answer in red or in bold, up to you. Okay, this is the diagnostic test for today. So please do it and submit me today before 11. Thank you. That's all for the today lesson. I'm waiting for your diagnostic test to send to me.